What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scare Soldier back with another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video we're going to be checking out the Zara Zane build. So what this build is all about the elemental projector and the new shields in the game. So with the elemental projector, we're getting a huge damage boost while suffering an elemental effect, and these effects are going to be coming from the shields, the Revolter, and also the Infernal Wish. So with the actual Revolter, all you have to do is break your shield, and you're going to see that there's a bunch of shock all over your screen. So now we are affected by shock. This shock is already going to be giving us 200% bonus shock damage, which is actually crazy, guys. So we're going to be taking advantage of this, and we're going to be getting that boost from the elemental projector. The other thing is also the Infernal Wish. If you guys are unfamiliar with the shield, it's absolutely godly. Not only does it give you an extra projectile per shot, which is crazy alone, which basically doubles your DPS, but it also lights yourself on fire. So we're going to go ahead and shoot our gun. And now you see that we have a fire elemental effect on us. So what that's going to do is going to actually give us more damage with our elemental projector. When we shoot, we're going to be getting more incendiary damage and a big bonus at that. So the way this is all possible is also with the Infiltrator. The Infiltrator is a great class mod, one of my second Zane class mods in the game in my tier list, because the Infiltrator basically gives you a free anointment. So we all know that action skill start anointment is very, very good, but the action skill start anointment takes away our action skill end anointment, which gives us more elemental damage. And this is basically like a free anointment in a class mod. Not to mention, it also gives you more weapon damage and movement speed, which also gives you more damage because Zane is a character who's based off of speed. The faster he moves, the more damage he does, and you get that bonus as well. So very, very powerful stuff. And also with the Seen Dead, was very, very popular as well because you really were able to stack commitment a lot, but now commitment is capped off. So pretty much the Infiltrator is not too far behind the Seen Dead, although yes, the Seen Dead is superior. Moving on, we have action skill end on our recurring Hex, and I'm also going to be going over some of the other weapons that you guys want because some people don't know all the good weapons for Zane yet. So those weapons are the Light Show, the Anarchy, the Plasma Coil. You also have the Replay, which is such a great Atlas pistol right now. Make sure you guys go ahead and get yourself one from Hemovorus. And then of course you want some rocket launchers like the Plague Bearers, the Rhinas, and also the Backburners, and those are going to be some of the best in the game. For anointments on your rocket launchers, you want the on action skill and splash damage is increased by 200%. For your other weapons, you can use either Sentinel Cryo, or you can use next to mags, giving you bonus elemental damage for your weapons, because either way we are using the MNTIS and the Sentinel, so you can take advantage of either or for your weapons. Now here's the skill tree real quick, guys. Not really much explaining here, but we went all the way down into the blue tree to make sure we got Death Follows Close and all the other DPS stats like reload speed, fire rate, extra projectile, and of course lifesteal. Then moving on, we went to Duct Tape mod because we don't want to do any self-damage to ourselves. And 1 point is all you need to have complete immunity from your own damage, which is very, very useful. And then finally, we went all the way into the purple tree and got the capstone here because this gives us bonus damage. And there's also a bunch of stats that help our cooldown, gives us critical hit damage, and also more gun damage in this skill tree. So you guys see that we have the MNTIS shoulder cannon, and we also have the Sentinel in action. So this is the whole build, guys. We're going to show you some gameplay, of course, so let's get straight into it. All right, guys, we're jumping straight into the Maliwan takedown, and we are going to be showing off the brand new Atlas pistol called the Replay, which I think is best on Zane. Now with this Atlas Replay, what's so great about it is because it's Atlas, it takes away any sort of accuracy issues that you may have. Now when you're playing with a character like Zane, he moves so fast, and the faster you move, the more damage you do, but it's hard to take advantage of that all at the same time, slide shooting and all that stuff, and being accurate while you're moving that fast. And with Atlas, all you have to do is call in that tracker device, and you will track those enemies, and then you just can pull the trigger and those bullets will find the target. So with that being said, you can take advantage of things like Fugitive, the Snowdrift a lot easier because you don't have to try and be accurate. You just have to sprint and shoot, and the bullets will home in on the target, which gives you the most amount of damage. That's exactly what you're going to see in this gameplay, is me sprinting my ass off and just shooting, and man, the damage is amazing. Now moving on with the build, what you do have to know is with the shields. So because we are using the Infiltrator, we are going to be breaking our shield. Now when you're using the Infernal Wish, what's going to happen is you're dotting yourself with fire damage. But because you're breaking your shield, you're instantly dotting your health bar, and your health bar is not as tanky compared to your shield. And what's going to happen is you're going to be self-dealing a ton of fire damage to yourselves. So make sure you are aware of that, and make sure when you are using the Infernal Wish to be using the rocket launchers, because they have a slower fire rate, so you can kind of control the amount of dot damage you're doing to yourself versus a high fire rate type of pistol. Now, the only time I do use the Infernal Wish is for very, very tanky enemies like Graveward or even Hemovorus, because their health bars are so huge and they require a lot of damage. So you have to go that extra mile and use the Infernal Wish, because the Revolter, having that shock damage versus health bars or armor is not going to be amazing. So again, I highly recommend that with the Revolter, you pair it with things like Corrosive, Cryo, or even something that like Incendiary, because again, it's going to help you deal with the things that you may encounter that could be harder to deal with, because shock is only good against shields. It sucks versus armor, and it's really not that good versus health bars, especially on mayhem mode. So just keep that in mind. But other than that, guys, it's a very, very amazing combination that you can have a lot of fun with. Is it the best build in the game? That is yet to be determined, but I will be posting more builds, of course, for you guys in the future. But this is one of my favorite builds right now with some of the new gear. So hope you guys enjoy it. Go ahead and give it a try and smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, please. It really helps me out. And I'll catch you in the next one. It's your boy Scared Soldier signing out. Peace.
That's a good-looking bullet sponge.